A night like this, how do you even explain the way this game went?
I mean, they jumped out on us at the beginning. We got up to a bad start, and they got confidence really early. When you give a team like that confidence, they're already good offensively, but when they got confidence, I mean, they tough to beat, for sure.
What do you think changed? First two games, you guys were in these games in the fourth quarter. Game two was the game you had a chance. The last two games, I mean, it hasn't even been close. What was the fundamental biggest difference, you think, in those games?
It's more physical. They kind of punked us in every category, I think. We couldn't really run offense. They was taking on our offense. We got a lot of iso ball. Got into a bad spacing. I mean, they was just way more physical.
What was the halftime conversation? Did you guys do anything to maybe try and get yourself back in the game? Did it feel like you were trying to, or just kind of at that point?
I mean, yeah. We came in, so just play hard. We might not win, but don't go out like that. And I mean, things happen. We didn't play as hard, and we lost the game.
You have time, obviously, now to think of kind of the post-mortem of the season, since the trade and all those things. But your initial thoughts on this last month when you're trying to get things together, it looked like you were going in a direction as a team. And obviously, the way it finished or what?
I mean, we went through a lot of adversity. With 10 seed, and we made history of making the playoffs. I mean, we got here. It's a blessing to be in this playoffs. But like you said, I mean, on to the off season to get better, be more connected with my teammates, and ready for next season.
What's the feeling after this game? Frustration, defeat, embarrassment?
Nah. I mean, we lost. I mean, you're gonna lose series. I mean, you lose some, you win some. We've been in those situations, and we'll be back next year.
On a personal note, you came down here, you traded down here, and really seemed to fit in right away. So how would you evaluate the stretch of the season that you had here?
I mean, it's been good. It's been real good. I mean, they kind of let me be myself, defensively and offensively. They kind of told me to go out there and just get in the paint, make the offense easy for our teammates, and that's what I tried to do throughout the season. And I hit a couple shots, so I feel like I played all right.
Thanks,
Dave.
Thank you.
Appreciate you, man.
Part of a game like this, and what was it like just kind of taking all that in?
Been part of a game like this, something like this, not really like this to this extent, but it was just tough. Things just wasn't going our way. They were playing harder, playing better, and it just was just trickling down, and we just crumbled.
Hey, just the first two games, you guys were right in it, and especially game two. The last two games weren't even close. What do you think was the biggest change from 1 and 2 to 3 and 4 as far as the way the style of play?
I think games 1 and 2, when things weren't going our way, we fought back and we stayed the course and stuck together and just kept fighting, And then in game 3 and 4, when things weren't going our way, we kind of it all just broke down, and we just kind of got discouraged and just stopped trusting one another and just tried to. It's just tough. Everything just broke down.
When you look back on the season and the losing streak and just how things ended, what do you take away from what kind of went wrong towards the end there?
I mean, the losing streak, I think it was a tough stretch for us. We had some tough opponents, and we just kept up and down. I think we just, but we used that whole experience just make us tougher, and then we've been through a lot, and just fighting back from that. So that was kind of like a good and bad experience for sure. But it's been in the season. I think we had some good moments to play in. We first 10 seed to make the playoffs, winning 2 road games, and we kind of finished the season a little strong as well. So we can take from things, also learn from things as well.
When you sit here in the locker room, you've been through a few of these. You don't know who's going to be back the next year. You don't know who you're going to see. I mean, how different is that when the abruptness of the season's over, and now you don't know what next season brings?
Yeah, I mean, you never know. Obviously this group is going to be not the whole same next year, which is going to be tough because, I like a lot of guys in the locker room. We all bonded with each other off the course as well as on the course. So, it's just tough seeing this group grow out the way we did. But I definitely had to appreciate the memories and the time spent together and all the love and all the relationships I built.
I mean, we started off bad, from the jump. We weren't there. It kind of felt like, we let off the rope from the jump. It's just, the sad way to end the season after everything we've been through for the whole year. It's just not a great way to end the season. You know, especially having all the fans here and everybody cheering for us. It's just not the best way to finish the season.
You guys played so well at the end of game 2. It felt like you were getting closer to figuring something in the series, and the last 2 games just went sideways. What was, you think, the biggest difference in where games 1 and 2 seemed sort of close, and games 3 and 4 were not even close?
Yeah. Also, we lost the second game. That was pretty close. Down 2-0. I think mentally we just weren't stable enough to come back and feel like we can win the series. And I think it's simple as that. As soon as we went down 2-0, our mentality hasn't been the same, and you just look bad last 2 games.
Nico, what do you take personally from this season, working your way back from injury, wanting to be back for your team for that playoff series?
Yeah, I mean, it's been a long season, we had our ups and downs. I got injured through the halfway of the season. I came back right through for the playoffs. The truth is, I haven't looked great, I haven't helped this team as much as they needed me to help them, and that's it. I can never be happy because of the way we finished the season, but I don't think it's a failure of a season. I think everybody just learned a lot, no matter what. But yeah, we didn't accomplish what we wanted to, but we still learned a lot from it.
And how much do you want to be a part of turning this thing around? If you're a young guy, how much do you want to be?
I mean, of course, I've been here from the jump. If it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be in the situation that I'm in right now. They helped me not just become a better basketball player, but a better person too. I was just, I felt like, this is my second home. This is where I kind of grow from boy to the man, and of course I would love to stay. But things change. Everything can change. If I learned one thing this year, it's that this is more than just basketball. It's a business too, and I'll control what I can control and be better this time, and that's it. Thank you, guys.